What's good with it? Brother D Mall, what's happening with it?
Man, D Mall down in B96.5, about to do what we do, Streets of Talk. One more again, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my tardiness, you know what I mean? But real life and nature requires you to be tardy sometimes. So it's all good. I'm here, we're gonna have a nice show. You know what I'm saying? Really don't know the whole format, but I believe it's gonna be a good topic. You know, we always try to keep the streets in tune with, you know what I'm saying, some insight, you know, that's going on not only in the community, the nation, but around the world. You know what I mean? So that's what we're about to get into.
My man Rahsaan is in the studios with us today. He's the creator of the Streets of Talk and also co-host, our man, our prophet, always here in spirit. He's not here in presence today, but got a lot of love for you, little bro, and we're always thinking about you. Our great female co-host, Denisha Duncan, is back in the studios with us. She's been
hey y'all, what's going on?
She's been gone for a little while, doing a little traveling, and we're glad to have her back. And also, D-Maw is back. He's been doing a little traveling himself. But again, we got a great show lined up today. I'm going to let Rahsaan start out with his intro shout-outs, and if you could, Rob, what you got?
Thanks to the Creator for letting us wake up and be here another day. What's up, Louisville? We're going to have a wonderful conversation today, just talking about world events. We're going to have a world forum. This is the Streets Are Talking, so we want you to call in and voice your opinion. President Obama has taken a trip overseas to visit the Arab Muslim world and trying to create better relationships with them, or at least a better perception of America as a whole. So there's been some critics that really didn't like that. What is your opinion? Is this going to help us in trying to solve this world's problems? Does it hurt us? How does it affect us?
Please consider going to www.b96jams.com. That is a webpage that Tim Gerard created for the purpose of giving you information about fighting crimes against children and advocating for their safety. It's in honor of young Cesar Von Connell.
I don't know you.
And see,
so that's what's deep about it.
Last,
he's a face now.
And because
that's
the 8 years beforehand, he's got to repair all that 8 years worth of damage before he can do anything else.
Bush, he annihilated.
That's because they're looking at it. They're still looking at us as the ugly American.
They're looking at it as if when Bush got on there and said we didn't need anybody, and that's what he did. He went in front of the United Nations and said pretty much to the world, we don't need anybody.
Rahsaan, if you could, one thing I need to do on June 21st, Rahsaan's going to have a one-on-one with our man Larry O'Bannon, University of Louisville basketball player. Him and Jessica Taylor from Red Carpet Events, and that's going to be a hot show Sunday, June 21st. Y'all need to tune in for that when we got former University of Louisville basketball member Larry O'Bannon in the studios, and he's going to talk about what he's been doing lately and a great foundation he put together. Because Rahsaan's an educator, so we thought this would, Rahsaan especially thought it would be a great piece, and it's going to be that. Give us an understanding on where we're going with our worldly conversation and some of the tidbits about the nation.
Well, really, I just want to know from the people. Give us a call at 571-2965. The president made a historic journey over to the Middle East, and I would say historic because he spoke to the Muslim world. That's why he went over there specifically for that, to try to mend relations. And you know, what happened these past 8 years that a president would have to go over there and try to fix, you know, so many perceived problems. You know what I mean, with us and Muslims. Like, we really do not like Islam. We do not like Muslims. We have something against the culture. We want to change your government. He went into all of that. He apologized basically for trying to press a certain system of democracy on you, coming in, trying to take over in some points in the speech. And I mean, some people were kind of infuriated.
You've always been a student of worldly affairs, and especially stuff that's been around the nation, even though most of our content, again, on the show is about local stories, et cetera, et cetera. And that's the way we, you know, frame these things. These discussions. Cool. You being a student of both from a religious angle of Islam, Christianity, et cetera, what did you take from his speech that people should pay special attention to in regards to trying to close the gap of differences?
I think that he had a humble tone. He came as a man admitting, you know, our wrongs as a country, and saying, what can we do to try to take a step forward so that we can even start the process of dialogue about a solution, because you can't, as we were talking behind the scenes earlier, you can't come to a solution. You can't give me any advice until I know you. Who are you? How do you really feel about me? You know, what type of relationship do we have? Let's start there. You know, we just went through those Bush years, and it was woof. So, you know, I'd like to know from the Muslim world out there in Louisville, the Jewish community out there in Louisville, give us a call. Let us know your thoughts and opinions about what's going on.
Man, what's crazy about that? What's up, y'all? This is D-Mall.
D?
It's, I believe people over there, like, the presidential election is over. All right? It's no time for presidential speeches anymore. So, like you said, who are you? What are you doing? Well, you know, what gives you the audacity to come over here and feel that you can influence stuff when you part of this system that's been in place for centuries? So can we really trust your word?
That would be pretty arrogant, actually, to come over
You see what I'm
you
saying?
know, and say, yeah.
Can we really trust that word? And it's like, you know, he's sent over there. Yeah, I guess I'm one of those conspiracy theorists in the sense, man, where it's like, okay, what type of game is being played here? You still have Al-Qaeda out there. You still have the Taliban out there. Because what I got from what he was doing, it's like, I'm going to tell you from what I got from it. It's, you know, these people don't represent what true Muslims are about. Y'all about love. Y'all about, you know, spirituality. So we need y'all to fight against this with us, in a sense. Almost, in a sense, turning their people against their own people in this slick type of way.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get on like it.
You know,
but is it necessarily bad when you turn away from the extreme in your community? Let's take our community, the black community. Would it be bad for us to say, hey, those that are disrespecting humanity in general and trying to take away love, peace, happiness, freedom, justice, equality, truth, unity, and brotherhood from those in our community, if we turn our back on them, you know, because they're using evil, wicked methods, is that bad?
Right. So I just still think everybody got a misconception on what true Islamic faith is and all about, and it's hard to separate the Taliban and Al-Qaeda from that. Because, you know, we taught over here, okay, this is, you know, Christianity is our religion. And if you're a Muslim, you know, that's not the way to go. But I respect Barack Obama, and even during his political campaign, he was like, you know what, it's not, like the lady said to John McCain, oh, he's an Arab or something like that. And he was like, you know, this, if he was, so what? You know what I mean? So what?
And you make an excellent point. We got about 30 seconds left before we wrap it up and come back to Rahsaan. Please call us at 571-2965. But D-Mall made an excellent point. Obama has family members that practice Islam, live in Africa. His father was a Muslim, so we got to deal with that. But he is a professed Christian, but at the same time, he's trying to say we are all one under a unique spirit, and the essence of us is connected to the Creator.
Another good show, another thought-provoking show. What's up? Tim Gerard from the Tim Gerard Radio Network on Magic 101.3. I also program B96.5, producer of Streets of Talking radio show, and also From the Corner to the Courthouse, Both Sides of Justice. I think the biggest part of what you need to take from that conversation, open your mind, expand it, be open to other ideas, and just work together. I mean, Obama said the same thing. He's like, the only way we're going to solve these problems is to work together. So let's work together, y'all.